demonstrated. I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me. Good. Take the word yesterday, because it doesn't work with the heinous attack on our country. Say on our country. Want to say that? No.
Here I am, Nancy Pelosi, saying this country needs a strong Republican Party.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick, because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. You're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick, because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me. Good. Take the word yesterday, because it doesn't work with me.
Do the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of dust. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls. I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls. Pokemon go to the polls. Pokemon go to the polls. Pokemon go to the polls.
Do the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same.
Testing! Testing! Is this thing on? Hello? I don't know if this is on. Is this thing on? Testing! Environmental Coffee House, I have no tooth pain. This is fan fiction. You're spitting yarns in my chat room. I have mouth pain, not tooth pain. Those are different things. Nah, not on. Ow, fuck. Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of the goddamn. I've got some seltzer. What was that? I've got like a thing going on in my mouth, right? Like I think it's like a sore of some kind, right? And I would like to provide an update. It's possible it'll like pop open and I'll bleed out and die, right? So who knows? Any moment now. It could be my last show. I'm gonna die. Anyway, so just an update. It hurts a lot less, but the sore is like a lot puffier. So it's sore more often, but the pain is significantly less than it was yesterday. And so that's the update. It hurts when I talk. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it you know, it's like normally when you talk, you don't feel anything. But I feel something. It is how are you just gonna tell me it's infected without any, like, you have no instruments that you've used, you haven't even seen any photos, and you're just willing to tell it's infected, it's over, you're going to die. I will not die, but I could die, it's very possible. I've been doing the warm saltwater rinse. I did it 3 times yesterday, and I did it once so far today. That's what I've been doing, and that's honestly been helping a lot. So Environmental Coffee House is trying to trigger my anxiety disorder by telling me that I'm infected and will die. I got a candle going on. I'm looking at it right now. It's right over there. It's a good candle. And so there you go. Have you played Brutal Doom Black Edition? Nope. I don't even know what that is. First, I think my face is still discolored. Look at this. Have you seen that? I don't know. There's you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of a shorter show today, I think. I've only got like a couple of things up, you know, a couple meme stuff, a couple of stories. It's a new show. So I might do a shorter show today as a result. But yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there. Still doing a daily show. You know, you can't knock me too much. But I'm doing a daily show, and there you go. Oh, I saw the toilet. I woke up this morning and saw the toilet. Did I want to see the toilet? No, but I saw the toilet. Cop City and Atoll, I have not. Oh no, your cat's losing his hair. Oh. Goddamn, Environmental Coffee House is a serial anxiety giver. Folks, I have a tip jar. If you would like to help me go see a dentist next time I have a mouth sore, you can give me money today, and I will get dental insurance so that tomorrow, when I have a mouth sore, I can go to the dentist. So, tip jar, PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, or the super chats if you'd like. If you only want to give me 70% of your donation, that would be great. But no pressure. Anyway, let's do a show. I got a show lined up. Like I said, I have guests scheduled for this week. It's looking like I might push them back a little bit. I don't want to bring a guest on, like, if my mouth is, like, an issue and it's, like, hurts to talk, because I'm just going to be in a shittier mood. So I've asked guest if we could do it later in the week. And so I'll get back to you on the updates on that. Someone got back to me and said that Friday should work, so I might be doing an extra show on Friday. Friday evening. So, throwing that out there. And I'll probably end up doing it live if the debate thing is going to happen. Might as well do it live, just because it's going to be way more entertaining for everyone involved. But I will not be looking at the chat too much, I will say. But, got a show going on, today. And, arginine lysine imbalance. See, I don't know what that is, but I feel like I have a good balance. I'm pretty sure I just cut it with a seed or a nut. Because I remember fucking my mouth up with a salad the other day. You need to send me some resources. Even Googling is not helping with this one, Mila. Anyway. Yeah, so, we're doing a show today. I'm wearing, like a hoodie right now, even though it's hot as fuck, right? Like, why not? So, stress is a common cause of mouth ulcers? Really? Well, I've been a little stressed lately. It's possible. Is it going to be Jeff and Brian? Well, thanks for spoiling it for the rest of the class about the sleep. Christ almighty. I've had something similar to this, like many, many years ago when I was very young. But it's not been for a long time. Anyway, let's stop talking about stupid shit. And let's talk about more stupid shit. Paladin's, like, contributions to the chat. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, nice hoodie. Wow, that's so awesome. Like, you're just like, Paladin is like the nicest motherfucker in the chat, like, for sure. Brian already announced it on his channel. Oh, okay, well, thanks a lot, Brian. You spoiled the fucking show. But, anyway, let's start the show, shall we? I got a candle going on. Does anyone want to see this candle? Hold up. Doing dangerous things with this candle. I have a candle here. And it's got a lot of juice in it. So, we're playing with candles on the show today. Yeah, I get like in and out of candle phases. Usually, when I don't buy candles often, but they just kind of happen to enter my life, and when they do, I get really into them for a short period of time. And what scent is the candle? I don't know. It's like some sunset bullshit. It's sunset flavor. What? How the fuck does the sunset have a goddamn? Right? It doesn't make any sense. But it smells okay. It's like very mild. It smells like the sunset. Oh, okay. That's a lot of information that I'm being given. But anyway, it's a candle. It exists. And it's there. Is it goop? Unfortunately, no. Fill out the survey if you haven't yet. Because that would be cool. Yeah, you know, it's a show. It's soy based. It says soy blend. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about this climate bill. Let me just like start off by saying, you know, climate change is a real thing, and it's going to destroy the planet. Right? In the next 80 years from now, we are going to have, I apologize, I'm drinking seltzer. We're going to have a massive societal change. The global order as we know it will completely change. And there's really no amount of pretending that's going to keep us from having that scenario. We need a bold and real climate bill to be passed not just in the United States. Even if we had the Green New Deal pass in the United States of America, that would not be enough to get us out of this, right? We need a international climate deal that actually is enforceable and that every country participates in. Another thing that I want to say before I get into this, well, two more things. One thing, the ability to go green is not something that is so easily given to burgeoning industrialized societies in Africa, South America, and the Middle East. One of the major things going on is there are a lot of countries that are finally able to industrialize in their own way because, you know, they were colonized for the last 200 years or so, and they were unable to do so previously. And just saying, oh, we need to go green and then banning all fossil fuel emissions will end up being racistly implemented because, of course, there are a lot of countries going on that are struggling to even get to industrial status. They are still pre-industrial. And so we need an international agreement to not only stop, you know, committing genocides in these countries, stop colonizing these countries, or stop installing puppet dictators in these countries, but we need to provide international reparations. That really is the only way out of the climate apocalypse, the way I see it. And another thing is the United States recently passed this climate bill, and I don't want to pick on this guy too much, but I'm going to pick on this guy just because this is the worst article I saw on the subject, and I just want to talk about it. So this is from The Hill. Democrat after final passage of climate bill, quote, "Now I can look my kids in the eye." So one of my problems with the Democratic Party is they like to not do the bare minimum and then brag about it, but they like to do, like, I don't know, insert whatever number, like 69 points below the bare minimum, and then brag about it. You know what I mean? Like the bipartisan infrastructure bill. Remember Joe Biden? We did infrastructure. Woo! And then bridges are still collapsing, right? People are still getting poisoned water, leaded water, right? And so that's the problem, is Democrats do these so-called bills that's called the climate bill, and then they make a huge deal about it, and this bill is not going to save us from extinction. It's just not. Right? It's really not. It's barely, if anything at all, going to change the forecast. Okay? But Representative Brian Schatz is so proud he can finally look his kids in the eye and say that I passed the climate bill. Now, instead of being extinct in 83 years, we will go extinct in 85. Woo! Now, this is the thing that I hate about the Democratic Party. Is, again, they do this stupid nonsense. They pass these these bills. That, yes, is there some good stuff? I don't want to be too much of a doomer. I don't want to... Is there some good stuff in this climate bill? Yes. Is the good stuff outweighing the bad stuff in some areas? Yes. But one of the problems is that just like the infrastructure bill, have you heard Democrats talk about infrastructure at all since they passed this bipartisan infrastructure program? Have you heard them mention, oh yeah, we got, this is just the beginning, we got to keep going? Have you heard any Democrat, anyone, Sherrod Brown maybe, he loves to talk about how he's for the working man. Hell, have you heard Bernie Sanders talk about an infrastructure upgrade since this bill has happened? Not really. And so that's the problem here. If it really was a good first step, then it would be treated like a good first step. But these politicians, especially Democrats, they do, again, not the bare minimum. This is not the bare minimum, but 87 points below the bare minimum. And then they parade around like they just solved the world's problems. Right? And so now again, is there some good stuff in this climate bill? Sure. Is it all horrible? No. But, and does the bad outweigh the good? I mean, it depends on what kind of scale you want to bring up. But again, does it nearly go far enough to, I don't know, stop the Antarctic ice sheets from melting? No. Does it go far enough to stop the seas from rising? No. Does it go far enough to stop the Middle East from becoming completely inhabitable and there being millions and millions and millions of climate refugees? No. So, that's my problem here. But I want to read this article because, again, this encompasses the Democratic kind of, like, mood so well. Senator Brian Schatz was visibly emotional after the Senate passed a sweeping spending bill Sunday afternoon, emphasizing the importance of what Democrats are heralding as the largest climate investment in U.S. history. Now again, what does that mean? The largest climate investment in U.S. history. Like the language. I need you to look at the language that these politicians use, right? The largest climate investment is in U.S. history. This is like releasing the very first slave and then going like, we've released more slaves just now than we ever have, right? Like, it's like, what? It's like, it's just weird. It's like stopping the Iraq war after, or Afghanistan war, after like 10 years instead of 20 years. We're taking bold steps, right? Like, it's like, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course it's the most largest climate investment in U.S. history. Of course it's the first. Like, it is one of one. It is not like one out of 639 trillion different bills that have passed and this is the best one. It is one out of one, okay? So, and that's the problem here, is like, I am worried that, let's say Democrats do well in the midterms. It actually isn't looking too out of possibility. With the Roe v. Wade backlash going on, and good candidates rising up all across the country, we could see a 52 seat Senate, or 53 maybe seat Senate. But will Democrats go back and update this legislation? That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about, is that they won't, because they already passed the largest climate investment in U.S. history, so why go back and do that? I'm going to turn my air conditioner on. Give me a sec. So, this is my problem with the way Democrats talk about these bills, is they talk about them kind of like they're in a fantasy world. Right? Like, it's not real life. Like, oh, great. We're going to delay extinction by 6 weeks. Wonderful. Quote, this is a planetary emergency, and this is the first time that the federal government has taken action that is worthy of the moment. Who defines what action is worthy of the moment? Who defines that? Schatz does? Schatz said outside the Senate chamber minutes after the bill passed, "This is the biggest climate action that any country has ever taken. And now I can look my kids in the eye and say we're ready to do something about climate." You know, again, the Senate passed the Mammoth Bill. First of all, mammoths, one of the greatest animals to ever roam the earth ever. Do not disparage the great name of mammoths with this legislation. Shortly after 3 p.m. on Sunday, capping off a marathon session that featured more than 15 hours of debate, Vice President Harris cast a tie-breaking vote. The bill, titled the Inflation Reduction Act, provides $369 billion in energy security and climate investments. The measure includes $4,000 and $7,500 tax credits for purchasing used and new electric vehicles. Like, again, right? Okay, electric vehicles, great. Are they better than gas-powered vehicles? Sure. But also, we're going to need to stop using cars in general. We're going to maybe need to have more public transportation, maybe more trains, maybe more, I don't know, like we need to have green everything else. Electric cars, cool. Is it a step in the right direction? It is one, it is like if you're going to walk from, like, you know, Los Angeles to New York City, right, and you take that first step outside your front door, is that a step in the right direction? Probably. But are you anywhere close? Not even remotely close, right? So again, that's the thing here, is they're really touting this like they've done something wonderful and grand, and I know that they need to, like, you know, pump up their legislation, but like, I mean, like, I see this and I just cringe. And I know a lot of people younger than me, I'm 26, a lot of people younger than me, they see this and they cringe. You know what I mean? Right? It's like, oh, wow, $4,000 tax credit for electric vehicles. That'll stop climate apocalypse. Like, to me, it's just an insult. Like, it's, again, it feels like the infrastructure bill all over again. As they do this stupid infrastructure bill, it doesn't really do anything. It's mostly just a big handout to corporations, and then they brag about it for a year. Respectively, but the funds cannot go toward vehicles that have batteries made from minerals processed in China. So they're putting, like, China garbage in here. I will be honest, I have not looked into the bill terribly too much ever since Joe Manchin decided that he's going to gut it entirely and replace all of it with, like, a bunch of coal subsidies and a pipeline subsidy, right? I kind of tuned out at that point. The legislation is expected to bring down climate warming emissions by 40% over the next 10 years. We don't need 40% over the next 10 years. We need 100% over the next 10 years. We need 160% over the next 10 years. We need to develop and fund carbon capture programs over the next 10 years. Okay? Did I really spit on the lens? Oops. We've been fighting for this for decades. If this is the result of fighting for decades. Now again, if they were to say this is the first step, we're going to keep going. Right, this is my ideal. What people always ask, what about solutions? What do you want Democrats to do? Okay, I want Democrats to say this is a great bill. We're just getting the ball rolling, but you got to vote in the midterms because we couldn't get this, we couldn't get that, we couldn't get this. Vote in the midterms. Maybe we get 52, 53 senators. Then maybe we can get a better bill. We can amend this bill. We can add more extra stuff. We could, right? But they're not doing that. They're just going like, all right, we're done. What? No, you're not done. It's like, you know, it's like the fucking bell rings for lunchtime and you just walk out the school. What? No, you still have half the day left, motherfucker. It's going to make a difference to my grandkids. When your grandkids are drowning in the rising seas, when Hawaii stops existing overall, when Hawaii is nothing but a super volcano, right? Because all of the other land masses have been submerged by the rising seas. I'm sure your grandkids are going to think, oh, my grandpa Brian did all he could. You know what I mean? And that makes me feel very, very good. Very, very good. What is this, like a fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm bit? Jesus. Now, again, I don't want to pick on Brian Schatz too much. I just saw this article, and it was the cringiest of the ones I could find. But again, this attitude from Democrats is not sustainable. It really isn't. Like, now again, if Democrats win 52, 53 Senate seats, right? 54, right? Hey. And then they do extra legislation. You know what? Bygones be bygones. If Brian Schatz votes on an actual climate bill, if we get 40 or 55 senators or something, you know what? Whatever. Good stuff. But I feel like that's unlikely to happen. I do. And that's why I'm nervous about this, because like them or not, and I don't like Democrats at all, but like them or not, Democrats, the Democratic Party in the United States, is the only vehicle we have that can even remotely have the potential to stop climate apocalypse. Right? So, whether or not you like Brian Schatz, or Joe Manchin, or Joe Biden, or Nancy Pelosi, or Chuck Schumer, or Ed Markey, whoever, right? This is really, and I know it's a sad state of affairs, but this is really the only vehicle we have to stop climate change. So we can't abandon the Democrats because they're, at this moment, abandoning us. So, hey, I don't know. This is my opinion. There you go. What do you mean? What's wrong with the lens? Is Abner here? Fuck you, Abner. Abner was like, use your GoPro as your webcam. I did that on a Twitch stream the other day, and it lagged my computer down. I had like random lag spikes. So fuck you, Abner. And also give me money so I can get a new computer that doesn't have lag spikes. Also, fill out the survey. It's not that hard. I mean, I guess most people have filled out the survey. If I look at the summary, approximately 28% of my audience said they would buy merchandise no matter what. And so, that's, to me, that's good enough to start selling some garbage. So I'm going to look into the merchandise stuff pretty soon here, but fill out the survey if you haven't yet. What am I drinking? This is Polar Seltzer Lemon. Hello, Bodan. Let's go, Bodan. I agree. Bodan, have you subscribed or followed to my Twitch channel yet? I will be moving Doom streams over to twitch.tv for now. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's solve some issues today. What made me do that? Well, I mean, it's not that deep of a... I know a lot of people freak out, but it's not that deep. Someone said I should do it so that I could get on Twitch politics shows. And so I was like, okay. And then I did it, and then they accepted it, and that's it. So, I mean, it's not that deep. We need body pillows. I'd be down to pose for a body pillow, you know, like those anime bitches, right? Go like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I can do that. I don't know if that's as easy as like making a t-shirt, but if you help me like get in touch with a body pillow manufacturer, I will absolutely do that, but I'm going to need help to do that because I'm not doing that all by myself. Which channels? Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about this shit. Why are you people so nosy? Oh, what show are you going to do on October 3rd, 2069? Oh, what show? What show? Tell me the show. Like, you don't need to know. My God. My God. You can recommend me and say, oh, Realon, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Hey, I'm Realon here. I could recommend you, but I'm not gonna. Go fuck yourself, okay? Come on now. Hey, I could give you all kinds of recommendations, but I'm not gonna. Woohoo! Ah, Realon! Ooh, I eat meat and I like beer. Wah. Like, what the fuck? As you know, I give everybody a random accent every time. Keeps things interesting. Yeah, I want to try to put this bullshit out this week. If you know what this bullshit means, then you're a lucky person. But honestly, like, you know, I haven't been doing much at my computer with my mouth thing going on, so it might be delayed until next week, I'm not sure. Hello, Goku. Oh, shit. It's Goku, folks. Oh, fuck. It's goddamn Goku. Holy shit. Hey, Goku, what's up, man? It's goddamn Goku. Holy fuck. Damn. I didn't know Goku was showing up. I would have cleaned up a little more. Holy hell. Are my guests gonna be dumb? Some of them will be. Oh no, Chi-Chi's mad at you? That's a shame. Hate when that happens. Yo, that bitch is crazy. Am I right, people? High five? Oh, you fucking boomers. Are there really boomers in my show chat? I don't know what Goku is. What? What? Like, how fucking out of touch with human culture do you have to be to type in my chat, okay, I'll bite, who's Goku? Like, what are you, 90 years old? Like, what have you, like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What do you mean you're Gen X? Of course, if you're Gen X and you haven't heard of Goku, you deserve to be put in a camp, okay? I'm actually Generation X. I've never heard of Goku. What the hell is going on? What? I'm on a landline. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you freaks. I swear to God, if you don't show Goku more fucking respect. Oh God, it's Vegeta! Oh no! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! What the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Goku, I thought that was normal, but Vegeta's popping in? Holy shit. Holy shit, this is crazy? This is crazy stuff. Why is this clown in chat? Of course you're referring to Abner, right? Abner is the clown being referred to. Right, Vegeta? Up top! I don't know who this is, but this is wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna do another news story while they have fun in the chat. So, there's lots of school shootings going on in this country. Some would even say there's too many. But one North Carolina sheriff has the ultimate plan to stop school shootings. You know, when people go to a school and shoot it up, what do they need to do that with? A gun. And where do they get that gun? At a gun store? And then they gotta drive to the school? Nah. One North Carolina sheriff has a better idea. How about we put the guns in the school? Yeah, that's right. North Carolina sheriff stocking schools with AR-15 rifles in wake of Uvalde shooting. Spurred by the elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead and an additional person dead from shock damage of seeing the wife die, school officials and Madison County Sheriff Buddy Harwood have placed one of these semi-automatic rifles in each of the county's 6 schools. So now if you want to shoot up a school, if you're in North Carolina, you got luck. It's a one-stop shop. It used to be, buy the gun, go to the school. Now, it's just go to the school. We skipped a part for you. They're speed running these things. Let's check this out. When schools in one North Carolina county reopen later this month, new security measures will include stocking AR-15 rifles for school resource officers to use in the event of an active shooter. Spurred by the elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead in May, school officials in Madison County Sheriff Buddy Harwood have placed one of the semi-automatic rifles in each of the county's 6 schools. Each of the guns will be locked inside a safe, Harwood said. Oh great, a safe. The North Carolina School District and Sheriff's Office are collaborating to enhance security after the Uvalde school shooting revealed systemic failures and egregiously poor decision-making, resulting in more than an hour of chaos before the gunman was finally confronted and killed by law enforcement. Reminder, he was killed by someone who was off duty. He was just like, I'm not listening to you, I'm going in to kill the guy, right? According to a report written by an investigative committee from the Texas House of Representatives. Quote, those officers were in the building for so long and that suspect was able to infiltrate the building and injure and kill so many kids. Harwood told Asheville Citizen Times, I just want to make sure my deputies are prepared in the event that it happens. I'm sure one rifle at the school is going to prepare your deputies really well. This is great. The idea of having AR-15s in schools does not sit well with Dorothy S. Baelish, a UNC Chapel Hill professor in the School of Education who has conducted decades of study and research on school safety. What's going to happen is we're going to have accidents with these guns. Just the presence of an SRO increases violence in schools. There's more arrests. I think SRO means like school resource officer, which is the meme word they come up with, cops in schools that beat the shit out of black people. Why is it that they have to increase these AR-15s or have to have these AR-15s? It doesn't make any sense. Madison County Schools Superintendent Will Hoffman said school administrators have been meeting regularly, blah, blah, blah. Again, I just want to remind everyone, the Uvalde school police, they had AR-15s. Didn't do them so well. You know what I mean, right? So, you got some dumb motherfuckers here. But, you know, North Carolina, having lived in North Carolina for multiple years, I can assure you that they are not kidding. They really mean this, and it's not going to go well. So, there you go. Hello, Chris Poggers. Get you a girl who can SR50? Wow, that's a very specific thing to say. Welcome to the show. Are Goku and Vegeta still here? Yeah, get this fucking Dragon Ball Super shit out of my chat. This is a Dragon Ball GT chat room. GT. That's the only one. That's the only. Super, more like it's super bad, okay? Dragon Ball GT, that's the only Dragon Ball sequel, post Majin Buu arc. That's it. So get Beerus out of my chat, whatever the fuck this guy is. Bring fucking Super Android 17 in this fucking chat. Give me Baby. Give me fucking grade ape fucking like golden ass Baby in this chat. Get this Beerus dork out of here. Get the hell out of here. You were in the wrong timeline. To be honest, I haven't seen any of the Super stuff. I started rereading the Dragon Ball manga, so whenever I eventually get through all of the Dragon Ball manga, I'll consider getting into Super, but we'll see. I'm not sure. But Dragon Ball GT, fuck me. Dragon Ball GT is so good. Like, if you ask me, And you know what? I'm going to make this a segment. We're going to actually publish this as a video. Dragon Ball GT. A lot of people don't like Dragon Ball GT. Well, I have one thing to say to those people. So, Dragon Ball GT, first of all, it takes all the good parts of Dragon Ball, right? The comedy, it's hilarious. Dragon Ball GT is hilarious. It's cheesy. It's jokey, right? It takes all the good parts of Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball, I should say, and it just adds in the Dragon Ball Z style action scenes with the spiky hair and the Super Saiyans and the transformations. GT is fucking good, okay? Any of these GT haters, they can go fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves till the cows come home. But guess what, motherfucker? You're at a slaughterhouse. The cows aren't coming home. They died, and they're gonna show up in the supermarket shelves any day now, okay, motherfucker? Dragon Ball GT, I mean, the first arc, the Black Star Dragon Balls, where they're going around planet to planet, it is literally just like early Dragon Ball. It's like the first arc in the first chapters of the whole series, right? It's that flash to the past thing. You got Pan, which is a good character. You got Trunks, and then you got Kid Goku. What the fuck? How does that make any sense? I don't know, but Dragon Ball GT is great. Then they come home, and then there's like the hell area where Adolf Hitler is in Dragon Ball GT. Have you ever heard of an anime that's got Adolf Hitler in it? Well, guess what? Dragon Ball GT is your anime. I think I think Hitler might show up as well in like one of the filler episodes in the Z anime. I'm not sure. But anyway, Adolf Hitler is in Dragon Ball GT. You got Super 17, who's badass, right? You got like dimensional travel, which is badass, and then don't even get me started on the Black Star Dragons, or not. They're not the Black Star Dragons, but are they the? I don't know, but the fucking Shadow Dragon arc. Oh my god! And then you got Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 is badass. Okay, motherfucker, I'm all in. If you're a GT hater, get the hell out of here. Dragon Ball Super can fucking suck my cock. Get the fuck out with that garbage. And anyway, so just thought I'd touch on that. I noticed that I have a lot of boomers in my chat that are like, what is Dragon Ball? I've never heard of this. If you haven't heard of Dragon Ball, are you even a human being? I don't even think you're a human. I don't think you're a real person. If you don't know what fucking Dragon Ball is. Like, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, okay? Anyway. I wish I was Super. Chris, do I know you? Are you like a new user? Because so far, pretty good on the chat messages, I gotta say. Also, check out the survey. If you're new here, check out the survey. I got a survey going on. Fill out the survey. GT stands for Grand Tour. Check out the survey. And, Glam Girl Adel, I thought you were like, you know, younger than the boomers. Glam Girl Adel confirmed to be at least 55 years old. Johnny Bench, yeah, get that garbage out of here, okay? Johnny Bench, what is this, 1963? What? My goodness. Alright, I gotta do a television show review, and I gotta do a movie review, but first I'm gonna do the movie review. '73. Oh. It's old. Never got into it. That's a shame. No, 1973. Oh. Okay. New-ish. Alright, sounds good. Keep it up. Kai is better than Zed. I disagree. I disagree. 1. Dragon Ball Kai. It's too high quality. It's too HD. 2. They replaced the voice actor for Frieza. What the fuck? No. Can't do it. Stop it. Turn it off. Second of all, you don't have classic filler arcs like Garlic Jr. The motherfucker's name is Garlic. How are you not gonna have Garlic in the show? Second of all, like, what the fuck? You don't, or third of all, I guess. You don't have fucking Goku going to driving school? I'm sorry. You don't have Gohan having, like, a high school, like, sitcom, like, arc? Like, come on now. Dragon Ball Kai takes all the good parts out and leaves in the cringe. Like, yeah, we know. Whoa. Yeah, Gohan sees his dad die and he goes, woo! And then he kills Cell. Whoa, bro. Like, we already know that. We already know he kills Cell. I already know that shit. Okay? I want to watch Garlic Jr. be like fucking Pilaf from goddamn, like, classic Dragon Ball, but still weird, okay? The filler arcs are the best part of the animes. Like, if I wanna watch Dragon Ball Kai, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the manga. Because the manga's better anyway. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the best anime. That's, I think, undisputed. I'm trying to watch the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! On shrooms, and I'm almost done season 1. One of these days, I'm going to get back into that Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul speedrunning. Got to get that record. Anyway, I've blogged about video games enough. Reminder to follow me on twitch.television. It is a website. It exists. You can follow me on twitch.television. Go do that. But also, we're going to get into a movie review. So if you've not seen this movie, then feel free to get out. But if you have, then, you know, there you go. High School DxD is better than Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Wrong, actually. That is incorrect. That is very, 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 very wrong. Okay. Bodan, yeah. You said you sent me a link on Discord or whatever, right? So I'll take a look. I don't know if I even have a GZ Doom install, though. I'll have to look. Alright. Movie review. Terminator 2. The other day I watched Terminator, The Terminator, for the first time. And yesterday I was like, fuck it, let's watch Terminator 2. Holy moly. Terminator 2, folks. Now, people often say this one is better than the first one. It is longer than the first one. There's like an additional 30 minutes in this movie compared to the first one. And so, Terminator 2. I will say, okay, let me start this out by saying the music in Terminator 1, it's not even a debate. The music in Terminator 1 is significantly better. Like, let's be honest, okay? Terminator 1 has got that hardcore, heavy synthesizer, right? Terminator 2 is like more of like, you know, like kind of like drumming and like some like, right? Like, it's good. Terminator 1 has better music, okay? Other than that, though, I really enjoyed Terminator 2. I really, really enjoyed it, okay? Like, I loved like, Terminator 2 is a long fucking movie, right? Like, and there's so many distinct arcs, right? Like, the first part of the movie, I love that they have, like, the T-1000 and the Terminator, like, going to John Connor at the same time, and you don't know, like, what the hell's going on, like, and they subvert the expectation of, because the first movie had the Terminator's the bad guy, but now the Terminator's the good guy. But you don't know what's going on, right? And then fucking Arnold points the gun at the kid, but wait, he's not shooting the kid, he's shooting behind the kid, and then he's the good. That was great. Okay, the introduction, the plot twist of the Terminator being the good guy now, it's great. I mean, because he's a robot, right? It makes sense that the robot can switch sides if you reprogram him. It's just great, okay? It's just great, all right? I don't know what to tell you. Now, I will say, Terminator 1, again, another point against Terminator 2 in favor of Terminator 1. Terminator 1 has Arnold Schwarzenegger's floppy cock. Terminator 2 does not. How are you going to downgrade the movie? How are you going to So again, Terminator 1 has some amazing music. Right, right, it's like gritty and it's real and it's great. Arnold Schwarzenegger's floppy cock. And Terminator 2, now you got a second Terminator, that's cool. But is the second Terminator really better than floppy cock and hardcore like MIDI synthesis? Right? You know, like what's going on here? I don't know what they were thinking. But anyway, so Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie really funny. I gotta be honest, right? Like he's got like I don't know what the hell is going on with Arnold, right? But every movie, like I don't know if it's just because of his accent or if it's like something specific to him. I'm not sure. But like every movie, he does have like that weird kind of like it's a vibe, you know? Like he doesn't like his accent and his way of speaking. He's got this weird robotic way of speaking in every movie I've ever seen him in. Like Total Recall, right? He's so weird in that movie, right? Like all of his lines just feel strange to absorb into your consciousness, right? But in this movie, it's really great because he's a robot. He's the Terminator, right? So when John Connor, who's like fucking 12 years old or something, is like telling him to say like no problemo and hasta la vista baby, right? It's just funny. It's great. It's wonderful. I mean, this movie is wonderful. I mean, it really was incredible. Like Sarah Connor like being like in the nut house, like that's great too. Like her like trying to escape multiple times, that was great. But I love how this movie is in like 3 distinct arcs, right? Like there's the first arc where the Terminators find John Connor, and then there's the second arc where like John Connor's trying to save his mother from the nut house, and then they go and like maybe like the mother's like maybe trying to kill one of the software engineers that invents Skynet, but then she like has second thoughts, and then they try to convince him to just destroy it, which he's on board with, right? And then the T-1000 comes back at the end and is like, whoa, right? It's a great movie. I mean, this is a great movie. Like Terminator 1, I think it's a slightly different vibe. Terminator 1's kind of like a suspense, kind of more like a horror movie. Like I would be fine with calling the Terminator, the first one, a horror movie. This is a pure action movie. This is through and through. This is an action flick. The horror elements are kind of just like, you know, thrown to the wayside, right? Just like Arnold's cock. And so like, you know, but it is a good movie. This is a great movie. People have said that Terminator 3 starts to get a little stale. I don't know, but I'm going to go through this series when I get the chance. And, you know, again, it's just like, it's a great movie. I really, like the scene where they have the semi-truck, right, and they fucking drive that shit off the bridge. Oh! And then, like, he drives the semi underneath another bridge and it cuts it off and turns it into, like, a fucking convertible. Oh! Like, damn, motherfucker, this is a great movie. I mean, it's just really good. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I'm not gonna lie. Terminator 1 and 2, both of them are bangers. I'm not gonna be one of those people that says 2 is better than 1. I think both of them have unique elements that make both of them really great. 2 is more of an action movie. 1 is kind of more of like a suspense horror kind of movie, and they're both great. I think the pros of Terminator 1, Arnold's cock, it's only visible for like a second and a half, but it is there, right? And we got some butt cheeks, also not in Terminator 2. I mean, there's like a side cheek thing going on, but you know, it's not as good. But anyway, Terminator 1 is better music. Terminator 2 has better action scenes, right? You know, and both are just fantastic. You know, they're just great. I don't know what to tell you. The CG in Terminator 2 was so bad, it's good. You know what I mean? Like that scene where the T-1000 is the floor, and then he's coming out of the floor, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, whoa, right? That's crazy. You never see that in a movie before. Like, I don't know, man. This is a great movie. I was impressed. I was impressed, okay? I was impressed. I was impressed. It's a movie, and it was a great movie. And Terminator 1, also a great movie. I mean, these are just great movies. Like, these are really good. And I love the time travel mechanism. It's all a consistent loop, right? They announced in Terminator 2, the only reason why they were able to invent Skynet was because of the Terminator, the first one from the first movie, leaving behind like a piece of the computer, right? And then they took that computer, and then from that technology, they developed Skynet. So it's like a consistent, like, you know, the Terminator going back in time to preserve Skynet, leaving back the microchip, right? Then that allows the humans to create Sky, whoa, right? Your brain is blowing up. And it's just a great, it's the time travel. I love time travel, right? So the time travel elements are really great. It's just a great movie. I was impressed. Terminator 1 and 2, both of them are phenomenal. And once again, I'm embarrassed to say that I haven't seen them until now. This is the first time I've seen either of them. So there you go. But goddamn. Yeah, the first one has that, like, it's got that gritty vibe, you know? It's like a gritty horror vibe, you know, that I really like about it. Hang my head in shame. How's that? Like, that's the thing. Why would you go from flopping your cock around to not flopping your cock around? Like, did something happen? I don't know, like, maybe, like, what was Terminator 1's, like, mid-80s, right? You know, so maybe, like, Arnold was doing steroids and his cock shrunk in between. Like, I don't know, did Arnold do steroids? I'm just trying to think, why would you want your cock in the first movie and not in the second movie? The way I see it, right? You have the cock in the first movie, might as well bring the cock forward into the second movie, unless there's something that happened. I'm just gonna... Should I Google Arnold Schwarzenegger's dick? I don't know if that's something I want in my search history. Anyway, anyway, so there you go. Terminator 2, it's Judgment Day. It's the subtitle. It's a movie, and it exists. So, Under the Cum Jar. We have a lot of interesting usernames showing up in the chat, which is great. I love to see new people having fun. Every time a man's cock is seen in a movie, always a good thing to see. I agree. Now, I'm not trying to bash the female form or anything, but, you know, as a horror fan, I've seen enough movies where some guy is chopping a naked bitch in half with a machete. I've seen enough floppy titties. You know, it's boring. You know, when I'm watching a movie and there's tits on screen, it's like, oh, okay, I get it, right, all right. But when there's a floppy cock on screen, it's like, whoa, that's like, it's like a shiny Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you're used to getting Pokemon. That's normal. I don't know if I should be comparing nudity to Pokemon. But anyway, you know, you're used to getting it, but, like, you know, sometimes you get that shiny, and it's like, woo, right? Whoa. So... just throwing that out there. Continuum TV show? Okay. Anyway, gotta talk about Westworld before we go. What a show. Like, what a show? What a show. I mean, it's a show. And what a show it is. I like, you know what I mean? It's, wow. $84 yo Phil. 84 yo Phil. 84 yo Phil. What the fuck? Father-in-law. Okay, that makes a lot more sense than yo Phil. Yo Phil, what's up? Yo, Phil? What? Yo, Phil. Oh. Alright. Shame with Michael Fassbender. Cock is visible at full scale. Just don't mind me. I'm gonna type that into. All right, Westworld. You know about Westworld? After this will be Q-Cock, so hold him in. Westworld last night, episode 7. What an ep, I have to tell you. So I was like really high for this ep. And on medical marijuana, because I've got like a mouth thing going on. So I was on medical marijuana and I watched this ep. Wow. Alright, so I gotta say, this ep, I think this is the penultimate episode. Because I think it's only 8 episodes of this season. The first 2 seasons are 10, and then the third one's 8, and this one's 8, I'm pretty sure. But, I think the episode 8 will probably be, like, end up being, like, 90 minutes or some show. It might be, like, a feature-length film of an ep, I'm not sure. But anyway, wow. Wow. Episode 7, Westworld, Season 4. What the fuck? What the hell? I mean, it's a show, first of all. You gotta watch. It's a must-watch, you know. If anyone is letting me spoil this for them, I mean... don't let me spoil this for you, is all I can say. But anyway, the thing that I'm going to spoil it really hard right now, because if you're watching this, you should have seen it already. This episode kills so many main characters. I've never seen a show where one episode kills off so many fucking main characters. Right? So it's like, I love the scenes where, like, Dolores and Tedward are, like, walking around, and then Bernard and Maeve are walking around, and they kind of, like, cross over each other. But it's like, are they seeing each other? Why aren't they seeing each other? Those questions are answered. Right? But it's just, it's so good, right? Like, it's, oh, this is a good fucking show. And then you got Bernard gets shot in the head and dies. You got fucking Maeve shot in the head and dies, right? Fucking Halores shot in the head and dies, right? Like, what the fuck? What? Ed Harris's original Billiam, right? Shot in the head, dies. Or stabbed in the chest, I guess, dies. Right? It's crazy shit. I've never seen a show where they just kill off so many main characters, like all at once. It's impressive. It really is impressive. Wow. I mean, what a show. What a show. Anyway, so Aaron Paul's character, Caleb, meets up with the kid. And that's great. That was a nice reunion. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little emotional watching it. I was like, oh, so sad, right? And I mean, it's just a good show. This is a good show. It's a good fucking show, right? Like, I don't know, the way all the plot points are working out, right? And then like, Halores kind of like creates like the anarchy world. Where like she forces, it's like when you know when you're playing GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and you put in the cheat code, right? And it's like pedestrians riot and pedestrians have weapons and everyone just starts beating the shit out of each other and blowing each other up with rocket launchers. That's basically what Halores did to the humans in the show. Is like turn them all into like hating each other, so they all like try to kill each other, and it's like the whole thing is like, oh, whoever's alive at the end will something, right? Like, the theme of the episode is survival of the fittest, right? Because then you got Billiam, who's like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and kill 3 main characters, and now I'm the main character. Whoa, motherfucker. Like, this isn't season 1. You're not a main character anymore. But he is. He's back. Anyway, I got to be honest. This show, wow. I mean, first of all, it's a show, but it's a great fucking show. I'm impressed. I'm just so impressed. I'm so impressed with Westworld. Like, every time I watch this show... I feel like I'm being transported into a universe that's just like, it's just fun to watch. I mean, it's a great show. Wow. I mean, like the opening with Bernard and Maeve in the quantum verse, and then how it mirrors the regular verse. It was just great. It's just crazy. What a show. I mean, really, what a show. Like, every scene is just, I don't know, man. Like, if you're not watching this goddamn show, the reason why I'm doing weekly reviews of this show and Better Call Saul is because I want you motherfuckers, if you're not watching these shows, to watch these shows. This is the pinnacle of art. This is art in its purest form. This is like, I mean, it's cinema, like, that's been cranked up to an 11 out of 10. It's the best cinema on earth, right? And if you're not watching Westworld or Better Call Saul, for that matter, you're an idiot. You got a low IQ, you're a dunderhead, And I'm disappointed in you. To be honest with you, I'm disappointed. I think that you're not even really a real person. Like you're just you're not a real person. I don't know what else to tell you. You're a fake person. You're not woke. You're still sleeping in the Matrix, right? Anyway, wow, what a movie. Or what a show, I guess. It's a show. I mean, it's basically a movie. Like, each episode's like fucking 80 minutes long. It's like, it's like a movie, right? But it's a show. But it's, what's the difference between a show and a movie? Like, a show can be fucking 70 to 80 minutes long, but a movie is 85 minutes, right? I've watched like an hour 20 movie before that's 80 minutes, right? So what makes a movie different from a show? I don't know. But either way, this is a show. This is called Westworld. It's on HBO. And wow, it's a great show. I was impressed. I mean, like, just like when Billiam starts like shooting all the main characters dead, like boom, another main character dead, another main character. I was like, whoa, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. What a show. It really is. It's impressive. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's all I can say. Westworld. Gotta check it out. Folks, I got a candle. You ever like touch a candle and it's like really hot? Well, I have a candle here. And I like blowing the candle and then smelling the smoke. Give me all these carcinogens, baby. Excellent. Anyway, that's it. That's the show. What is this right here? Is this another discoloration? What is this? Are you seeing this on my face? Hold up. What is that? When did that get there? Was that there the whole time? How long has this been here? I got like a discoloration on my face. Jesus. I think I might be dying. Anyway, fill out the survey, y'all. I would appreciate that. I said I would do a little bit of a shorter show today, but I guess it ended up being like more average length. But I did less news. I don't know. I don't know. Fill out the survey. You should follow me on twitch.television. My goal for Twitch right now is just streaming randomly, so, follow me on Twitter, you'll see the notifs when they go up. Whatever. According to the summary, approximately, oh shit, the rating of people that would 100% chance buy merchandise has gone down, so actually you should stop filling out the survey. But 26.5% of my viewers say they will buy merchandise no matter what. That's great news. 59% of my viewers have a little bit of a higher IQ, and they say it depends. So that's the market that I gotta impress the 59% that say it depends. I gotta impress them. I gotta come up with something impressive. If you want to give me money, I got a tip jar. Right here, and I got some more coins to put in it, so that's an option. If you want, it is an option. It is possible to take advantage of that option. I got some links that I'm gonna post in chat that you can check out. Make it as easy as possible. Ever feel ill after leaving a store with beauty products? Oh, probably. When you get a stable job, well, that's the goal, right? Shouldn't we all want a stable job? Anyway, Letterhack is trying to ruin my candle, so I think I'm gonna end the stream now. And there you go. Stage full of dicks. That's amazing to hear. I'm happy about that. y'all. Have a good one. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.